one should be going quite a bit longer. Moon versus 120, two of the best players that this game has ever seen. Moon, the best Night Elf of all time and the biggest legend of Warcraft 3, against 120, China's best undead of all time, who has been also looking pretty strong recently. In a lot of online competitions, 120 has been getting far, getting first places or into the finals, whereas for Moon, since DreamHack last year, half a year ago, we haven't seen too much from him. But we'll see how he is in shape. In which shape, I mean, he is right now. Without much further ado, let's go in. Map number 1.
Players' forces are under attack.
Concealed Hill. Where 120 is trying to instant expand. Wow. That is almost crazy. Let's see how this goes. So it seems like 120 was absolutely sure that he was going to be facing a Demon Hunter first. And he was right about that indeed. Wiz coming in again for the detonate. Demon Hunter almost level 2. This one will be enough if he lands it. Boom.
A player's forces are under attack.
120 can pull some fresh ghouls to the camp. Secret has to be cancelled though, and this is not the best start for 120. Maybe also he's trying to mind game Moon a bit. This is the worst map in the pool for a fast expansion. So maybe he was trying to trick Moon into thinking that this would never be a fast expo. And then actually doing fast expansion in the end. And all that is to say, this is a very bad start for 120. Immolation! Oh my god. Immolation Evasion. Hells yeah. Immolation, one of the coolest spells in the game. Unfortunately also one of the worst spells in the game. Three archers now ready to harass. We have some wisps in as well. What else is happening for Moon? The tech has started. No counter expo. I think that's what I'd love to see here. Just counter expand right now. He's had an experience. The tech is going to be super late for 120. The expansion is delayed extremely long. Anyways. Oh, this is a terrible position for 120. Horrendous. And Immolation here is actually working out well. Very cool, very cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hunter's Hall coming up now. Acolyte goes down as well. And I think Moon didn't even lose an archer yet. Not having aura for this long for 120 is definitely very painful. New Acolyte being made here. Boots on the Demon, very strong. He's gonna have to telestaff out. There shouldn't be enough damage to force the kill. Instantly healing. Look at that speed. Moon, super quick here with his reactions. Doing this extremely well so far. He's almost level 3. Narrow Tower is gonna come up finally, but man, oh man, did this take forever. Shop at the tavern. Moon wants to keep playing aggressively. I still think if he just puts down the expo right now, he would be in a great spot, but not trying to counter expand yet. Big last hit will go to 120. Finally, he's got the level 2 and the aura. That changes a lot. Demon Hunter wasn't forced to use the TP earlier. Dude, is he going Evasion level 2? Okay, no Immolation level 2. That would have been mega pog. But with Evasion, it's going to be very tanky. That also means that he can't go mana burn unless he retrains. And of course, retraining is always going to be a possibility. Alright, but now the mana's gone. No more Immolation on this Demon Hunter for quite some time. I think he's also trying to get the cooldown off of Telestaff before he dives in here. He's got a couple more seconds on the Telestaff, trying to take out all the ghouls here that were hurt. This is valuable experience also for him. But it would seem that here is going to have to pull the TP in the end. We do have a dust on the DK, so finally some archers are going to be falling. So many evasion procs as well. Another ghoul goes down. First archer falls, second archer to follow. What's happening for Moon? Lore. 700 gold. Moon not spending his resources right now. tier 3. And I would imagine a second hero.
Players' forces are under attack.
The Expo finally finishing for 1-2-0, but it's a ridiculous tech lead we see on Moon's side. Not skilling mana burn here, I think might be a mistake. I think if he had skilled mana burn on 3, and then level up to 4, and get mana burn level 2, that probably would have been the better choice. Because, okay, here's a counter expo now. If he doesn't go for Tome of Retraining, this Demon Hunter is going to be pretty weak in the late game. But if he's counter expanding, and if he's going to get up the second base, then he can afford that Tome much more easily. So, yeah. If he doesn't want to go all in on one base, then I guess I'm fine with this skill build. Second hero, we have the Panda. Dryad's also beginning to come out. Don't want to get that one surrounded. That would be very painful. And Moon keeps up the pressure in the north to make sure that there's going to be no opening to cancel this Tree of Life across the map. Also, love the vision for Moon. He's got wisps and buildings and stuff everywhere. Lots of intel. For the Korean. Oh, that's a bit too late. More Dryads coming. Ancient of War is in position to try to creep the lab right away, but Moon again doesn't want to go into the creeping phase just yet. Found a cancel here. Telestaff is not ready, but with a Panda... Wait, not helping the demon? Whew. That was almost a TP forced. Big last hit right here. The Panda really needs this experience and gets it. Thanks to the Shredder. Let's grow the beast again. Once more, very bad find. Alright, there's the Tome of Retraining. Going for it quite early before there's any kind of big army, but it makes a lot of sense right now. The DK is sharking around, looking to harass. And yeah, this was actually the perfect time for the Tome. Nicely done. Very nicely done so far by Moon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Question is, who's going to be further ahead here? 1-0 is catching up with attack. Lich is coming out second. What Moon needs is very strong heroes. He needs Demon Hunter level 4 and Panda level 3 as soon as he can. And if then he can survive for long enough to get up to like 70 supply, Dryads, Bears, maybe Hippos, I think then Moon's gonna be in a good spot. But 1-0 is gonna have a very scary timing between 60 and 70 supply with heal scrolls, which is not gonna be easy for Moon to hold on against. But it should be able to get the Panda 3. There's quite some camps here still around, the green ones, orange ones, which are easy to take. Demon Hunter would love to start burning here, but also needs to be careful. You can't afford to lose this Demon Hunter. First couple of bears should be coming. The Shredder now at work. Lumber is not going to be an issue for much longer. Overlord trap. Oh, barely. Barely works. And Moon is not going to contest the Overlord. Just going to be satisfied with the rest of the camp. The experience there should be enough for the level up on. If he gets the mana burn kill, that would be huge, but can't find it. Helm of Valor. Not so great for 1-0. Would have been amazing for the demon. So actually taking it away from the Night Elf is still very good. Yes, now finally we see the Panda on level 3. with full mana. And the demon is doing a great job burning over and over. This makes it very tough for 1-0 to actually look for a fight once his tier 3 kicks in, which is going to be in a moment. Double slaughterhouse, I like a lot. Double crypt, double slaughter, this is kind of the norm nowadays. Pick up the orb, frenzy destroyers, but Moon is looking for the timing right now. Wonderful timing! Moon, you know, he hasn't looked too sick lately, in too strong of a shape lately, but so far here on map 1, I think he's playing an excellent game. Could certainly pick off 1 or 2 ghouls here, but didn't want to go too ham with a demon. He's got the telestaff. He could actually rejoin this army if he wants. But he's gonna take a beat, fall back, and 1-0 can finally clear out his lab. DK is gonna get almost level 4 from this. It's a big level up. Upgrades coming from Moon. But we have a noticeable supply lead on 1-0 who went for web just to be on the safe side. We see no hippos yet. It's just bears, bears, bears. And of course dryads. Demon about to be 4. Big level up for him. We got a dust. Very important. You don't want to forget about the dust against the fiends. Oh, the demon in a tough position. Almost got surrounded. Whew. Wants to get out 1 more burn before falling back. Maybe. Healing up at the fountain. This is the push. If Moon holds this, he's probably in the lead. But first he has to hold this attack. We don't have Nature's Blessing, so this tree is going to go down fairly quick. Out come the wisps, ready for the repair. Drunken Haze. Breath of Fire connects against the ghouls. Demon has to burn as quickly as he can. Demon dropping low. Oh! And the panda is out of range for the staff. Moon didn't buy the invul potion. Was trying to save those resources. That choice definitely rather on the greedy side. Can Moon still hold here is the question. Demon is back in the fight but has no mana. Can't even use a single mana burn. Coil comes out again. This one of mana stealing actually really good here for the DK. While the ghouls are dealing with the Tree of Life, about to take him out. Staff out. Demon survives 1 more time, but has a tough time healing up. And the tree falls. Oof. Rough spot for Moon, that's for sure. And 1-0 makes it work. Even if the expansion was very tough to get up, he did get it in the end, because Demon Hunter first is very bad at dealing with fast expo. Against the Keeper, this would have never been possible. Against the Warden, it would have been possible, probably. Even on Concealed Hill, the fast expansion is working out. Fast expansion, we see it more and more, both from 1-0 and Happy recently. If the Demon Hunter falls, this game is certainly over. Well, honestly, it already is. 2 base for 1-0 with 80 supply. Still has a heal scroll. The hero level's now starting to get there. And Moon just wasn't quite ready fast enough. There's in the front line, feeling the pain of the right clicks. From the Fiends and Destroyers, they melt quickly away. 1-1 upgrades on them, not good enough. Moon gonna throw in the towel, GG, and map 1 goes to 1-0. Moon there played pretty well for large parts of the game, but I think the expansion was just... Oh, dude. My camera keeps freezing. This is very annoying. I think the big problem there was he just counter-expanded too late. I think ideally he should have tried to counter-expand on the way to tier 2, but that can be hard to do. It can be hard to get the proper resources there aligned. But at least counter-expand when you're tier 2. Delay tier 3, counter-expand earlier. I think would have been much better. Alright, for map number 2, we're gonna get Tidehunters. And there, again, fast expansion is very much playable for the undead. It's obviously a ghoul build for 1-0. Even if he doesn't expand, the ghoul build is still the way to go. Question is, what's the first hero here for Moon? Keeper, very good for securing your own expansion, very good for harassing the opponent, but very bad in the late game. Demon Hunter is the exact opposite. Great in the late game, weak in the early game. Similar to the Warden, who is weak early, but can be quite good later on. It is the Warden. Okay. DK Ghoul build by 1-0. He's going to be scouting with the Acolyte. I imagine upon seeing the Warden, he's going to go for the fast expo. Something that the Warden cannot really cancel at all. You can try to go for a counter all-in with Warden Hunt's APs. But if the Undead's scouting is on point, and if he reacts properly, that also shouldn't work. So this should be a Warden counter expo then.
Players' forces are under attack.
Which is something that also Lawliot did very well against Happy. Was it yesterday? No, I think it was 2 days ago, right? On Sunday. On Echo Isles. Clean creep by Moon. He gets a circlet, which is the best item he could have gotten. And we see a second Agent of War. Ready to power level the Warden as quickly as he can. And he's also coming in for a bit of harass. Of course, no surprise here to see the expansion being taken quickly. Wisp threatening a detonate. Not doing so yet. Oh, there's the deado. It was the double detonate. The Warden now close to level 2. If she gets the last hit, oh, with the fan, that was huge. Got the level 2 with the fan of knives, very nicely done. Wisp coming in for perhaps another detonate. There's not a second sacrificial skull here, by the way. But I'm not sure if there's enough damage on. Oh, he got the next last hit as well. Fan of knife plays here by Moon, absolutely huge. Oh, and he's gonna get the kill as well. Great early game for Moon here. And he's going with the Hunter Assault. Okay, this is gonna be all in. Normally, I would say this is a risky strat that oftentimes won't work out, but with this early game, with this great start, it very well could. Detonate. Not gonna be used.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK gets to level 2, and with that now he should certainly be safe against the threat of the Warden. Moon is still chasing, looking for a bit more damage. Also able to delay the healing of the DK. Here come the Huntresses now. Hunts are gonna embolden this Night Elf army quite a bit. I need to make sure not to be surrounded too easily. But since there's no dust here, actually, these Hunts can be very bold. Even if they get surrounded, it doesn't really matter. Because they can use Shadow Meld. And more Hunts are coming, and I think 1-0 knows exactly what's up. He knows it's going to be getting AP pushed. Oh, and the first AP is already finishing. I haven't seen it in this position before. Very cool. In the perfect little nook, the first AP has come up. The Warden is in need of some healing, it would seem. Oh! Almost a surround against the Huntress. There's a dust now. Slight mistake by Moon. Getting this Huntress surrounded. Losing a Huntress here is always painful. And one Huntress falls.
The town is under siege.
The AP reveals itself. Huntresses have to come north to defend the Ancient Protector. We're also expecting Wisps to be joining, but for the moment, it's only Huntresses, no Glaives yet, by the way. Warden not that strong yet. Machine's level 3, but even on level 3, she won't be as strong as a Keeper, for example. Alright, in we go. A lot of ghouls ready to defend. We are on Blight, of course, additional regen for the Undead army. Only one charge of dust, by the way. Would love to see Moon try to pull that dust quickly. Force that dust quickly. And then after that he can use Shadow Meld very well. But this Huntress falls before using or pulling the dust. But the ghouls are taking a lot of damage, especially thanks to this AP. 50 damage per hit. Very nice against the ghouls specifically. More Huntresses are flooding in. The Warden doesn't have Blink, remember. If she gets surrounded, this could be problematic. So is the status of the ghouls. That one also seems quite problematic. A lot of them now very hurt.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 2 for 1-0 is pretty far along already. He didn't delay Tier 2 for Mass Fiends. Mass Fiends is very strong against this Warden Huntress pressure. So that means 1-0 may in the end give up the expansion here, and that could be fine for him because the Night Elf is stuck on Tier 1. Moon seems to be very, very all in here, with no real transition in sight. Moon scouts the main as well. Trying to heal up one more time and use the Telestaff again to get back. The Moon just looking great at the moment. It's about to change. Is the Shadow Meld? Oh! Deny with the AP against the Huntress. That was nice.
The town is under siege.
Warden still didn't get level 3. 1-0 didn't give up too many kills here to the opponent. The saves always just barely. Warden has to invest a Shadow Strike. Oh! No, never mind. The right click is enough. What's the skill build here? It is Shadow Strike, level 2. And that could be a way to kill the DK, perhaps. Huntresses trying to find the surround. Oh! Perfectly done by Moon. That was beautiful. I was about to say, he almost got the deny. With a Skelly, that would have been sick. But no, the DK falls. And that's a big kill for Moon. This is very much needed experience. What a surround. Really sick. He gets level 3 on the Warden, finds the surround right after. Big move.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wait, if he goes for the Tavern Res, the DK might be dead again. Yeah, and 1-0, for that reason, decides not to do it. He had the resources. So the Undead here has to wait a long time until finally the heroes are back. This is the time where Moon has to tech. He already did, some time ago. And creep, heavily. He needs his level 4 Warden, level 5 Warden, yesterday. Because his army is going to fall off extremely heavily. Huntress is great early on, but will become weaker and weaker over the course of time. 1-0, I would say, still definitely favored. in this position. Fluid of accuracy for the Warden is okay. For the Dryads later, I guess. We see tier 3.
The player's forces are under attack.
And double lore should be started in a moment. Level 4 on the Warden. Oh, that replenishment potion is actually wonderful to have right now. The staff home. Make use of those moonwells one more time. The juice is now basically all gone. But we're gonna once again enter into nighttime here very shortly. The double ancient of war creeping is looking decent, but not as hyper efficient as sometimes we see it from Lawliot. Again, this Warden needs to be level 5 as soon as possible. To have a chance in one base, you need a Warden level 5, and before too long, Warden level 6. And what is there starting to go into wagons? Frenzy ghouls and wagons. Only a single fiend on the field. Level 5 will be acquired momentarily. Only one more kill needed. Like this one, for example. Very good defensive setup. We're gonna have double Ancient of War to protect the main. Also, an AP. Oh my god, don't tell me the Skelly kills the AP. No way. No way. Oh, the wagons might though. Oh, that AP going down, that hurts. That would have been a big help, but nope. Won't be providing help here. Tier 3 about to be finished. Can't be fast enough. Thank you, Coltane, with a 15-month resub. Rejuve now running on the Warden, mass training being upgraded. We also have the Orb of Venom. But dealing with the wagon, very tough to do. However, the Fan of Knives against the ghouls is really good. There's only one heal scroll on 1-0 side. No ghouls fallen yet, but they're very close. Would love to see Wellspring upgrade right now. Moon can certainly afford it, but he's in a bit of a stressful situation. Something you can certainly lose track of here in these kinds of states. Does he not have a destroyer? No, he does have a destroyer upgrade. There it is. And then we go. One bear getting caught, but the staff is ready. Nicely done. Moon doing this well again. Oh, the DK in trouble now. Next, Shadow Strike finds him, but Frost Armor also protecting the first hero. Warden out of mana at the moment. Needs more juice. The shop is ready in the back. The bear falls. It's a big kill. Needs mana pots. Moon has not too much gold though. The wagon is proving to be very strong. Fair of Knives connects again against the ghouls. The bear. Oh no! Almost saved, but not quite. He dies next to the main building. Warden wants to get to level 6. A lot of units are very hurt, close to falling, including those of Moon. Shadow Strike on the Lich has to transfer the TP to save himself. Double TP. Needs to be pulled. Whew. Very close affair here. Moon holds in the main base just barely. He got closer to 6, but he's not super close yet. Now comes Wellspring. This one, unfortunately, a bit late. But at least very soon Moon's gonna have some good additional regen.
Player's forces are under attack.
Happy, of course, with creeping. Can still greatly increase his strength. Whereas the Warden is not gonna get any stronger from creeps. She might get items and gold, but no experience. As the Lich reaches level 4, 1-0, skips Dark Ritual, but goes for Frost Armor level 2. I'm a big fan of Frost Armor level 2. It increases armor and slow duration, but especially against the Warden, being able to deny experience can also be hugely important. So that, bit of a surprising choice, I guess. Double level 4 heroes now against one level 5 hero for Moon. Big Invo Potion, not bad. And 1-0 is going for the attack again. 60 supply now for him. One more heal scroll. Moon has to run back home. He doesn't have a TP. This takes him a good amount of time. He's gonna lose Modern Moonwell. Losing the Ancient of Lore could be very problematic. However, the army arrives and the AOL should be safe. Lore being used on the bears, but also quickly getting dispelled by the destroyers. Bears being split, interestingly. One of the win, not doing too much against these dryads. Bear, this time, saved. This one will not be falling next to the main base. Warden has been using a lot of spells. He's looking for these kills. He's looking for the experience to finally get level 6. But she's still pretty far away from it. Level 6 would certainly give her the lead in this kind of a fight. Warden dropping low, so is the Lich. Invo Potion. Popped on the Warden. Lich still holding on to his. Oh, 1-0 is finding more and more kills. The Dryads all very hurt. Oh, 6 save. Last second. Warden back at the Moonwells. We have a lot of Moonwells back here. Full recovery. But it's a problem with the Warden. In a straight up head-to-head fight, she isn't the best fighter. And of course, it's only solo hero. If she gets level 6, it's a different story. But she's not been able to. 1-0 has done a great job denying as much experience away from the Warden. And by that, I don't just mean denying the last hit on the unit, but also just simply not losing the ghouls too easily by always being very diligent with quickly moving them away when needed. This is what's important here. This bar, this purple bar, level 6. But now with only A-bombs left on the field, plus the heroes and fiends, it's much harder to find these kills. Killing ghouls is easy in comparison. These A-bombs are so tanky. I would love to see Cannibalize right here. It's a very cheap upgrade. One more board bear falls, and the Lich now already on level 5. And Moon has to tap out. It's GG. Oh, I didn't even update the score. Sorry about that. $204,120. Yeah, I forgot to enter the result earlier. Oh, I felt a sneeze coming, but it vanished into thin air. 2-0 lead for 1-0. I mean, surely we're not having a repeat here of the 4-0, right? Again, it was a decent early game by Moon, but the Warden, she's just very bad against a fast expo. That's the big problem. She's just very bad against a fast expo. Lawliot on Sunday showed a playable way of the Warden, which was on Echo Isles, which is going to be our next map. I think on Echo Isles, the Warden can actually work. You get to level 3 quickly, you get the mercs, you get the counter expansion without it getting cancelled, and importantly, There's not many creeps that the undead can get, because Aquiled doesn't have many. Is Moon gonna try with the Warden again, or is it gonna be something else this time? It is gonna be Merc Camp creep first, so that means no Keeper. Either Warden or Demon. I could see both, honestly. We see a lot of Lich first nowadays against Human. But against Night Elf you can't really afford to. Against Mana Burn, possibly. And against Shadow Strike, possibly. The Lich just doesn't hold up. Too frail. So it has to be the DK first. Against Night Elf. And is the Demon Hunter for Moon. Alright, I kind of like that. Demon Hunter, harass a little bit. Creep level 3. Have a strong level 3 Demon Hunter. Panda second, counter expansion, creep the whole map. And then play with a level lead, even if you have a bit of a supply deficit. And also stealing heal scrolls here could be big.
A player's forces
However,
are
of
under
course,
attack.
undeads can go for their own heal scrolls at their own shop. Oh, Acolyte messing with the pull. Oh, the archer. Ooh. That would have been very bad. Demon Hunter
A player's forces are under attack.
walked the wrong way. He walked over here. Bit of a mistake with the rally point. It's going to slow down his creeping by a bit. I think it shouldn't be too bad, though. It's going to take a lot of Wisp Repair. Oh, to keep this tree standing. Ring of Region for the Demon Hunter is amazing. One of the best items he possibly could have found. Especially for the early game, but also for all stages of this game. Yeah, this creep camp definitely far from perfect. The Demon Hunter took way more damage than he should have. All because of this little Acolyte pull. And the Archer almost falling because of it. Oh, and the DK got level 2. That means that the DK got one Wisp kill here that allowed him to get level 2. That's definitely a bit of a mistake by Moon, but with how much pressure he was under right here, I guess. Not too surprising. 1-0 is looking for the Expo cancel, and I think he will be able to get it as well. It's still very early on, and it's almost always in this spot right here. I think the Demon has to go for the counter cancel. Buy a Telestaff and cancel the Haunted. And yeah, by the way, Expo cancelled. And even gets the Berserker. Oh, taking that away from Moon is very bad for the Night Elf. Demon Hunter finally gets the Telestaff and the boots. And he should have enough damage to cancel this Haunted. Attack also starting right now. But the Demon Hunter is going to have to return here back to the main sooner rather than later. Because his Tree of Attack is on Tree of Life is under attack. Has to cancel the tech.
A player's forces are under siege.
And not having the Berserker here from Moon is a big problem. Alright, there we go. Expo cancelled. Demon Hunter staffs. But that means that now 1-0 can easily expand and this cannot be cancelled. Demon Hunter and one Archer only having to defend now in the main base. Oh, and a surround. Mana Burn was kind of missing there. Second Ancient of War. Wait, what? Oh, he's going to go Hunters all in. Proxy, Hunters Hall, and Second Engine of War. It's looking a bit desperate already, if you ask me. Oh, and it's around. But I think the Demon Hunter can fight out. Yeah, he is still pretty strong with that ring. A couple of detonates as well. Try to hold this around with the other ghoul. Maybe. Oh, and he holds it! And the Demon Hunter does actually die. Oh my god. And that's GG. 3-0. So quick. The undeads today just seemingly absolutely unstoppable. Unlike my webcam. 3-0. Jesus Christ. Happy and 1-0. Playing up a storm today. There on map 3. The Merc Camp creep definitely was quite painful. For Moon, he took so much damage on the Demon Hunter. It took him so long to finish the camp. Lolai just messaged me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, map number 4. Moon. Is he gonna get on the board now? Or is this seriously gonna be our second 4-0 of the day? I thought today was gonna be pretty close. Like, okay, to be honest, I didn't think Chimiko was gonna get many maps, but I thought like at least 1? Maybe 2? But here in the second series, I thought this was gonna be certainly a lot closer. So far, it is all 1-0. 3-0 lead against Moon. Moon here in the orange, in the top right of last Refuge. Bottom left, 1-0 with the ghoul build. On this map, it is fairly easy to expand. So this is, I would say, probably gonna be the build. Moon seems to have moved completely away from the Keeper first. Oh! As I say it, though, we do finally see him. A lot of hero diversity here from Moon. Keeper now, after Demon Hunter and Warden already. And that should certainly dissuade 1-0 from playing a fast expansion. Keeper, by far the best at harassing a fast expo, thanks to, of course, Treants and being ranged. And also entangled to a lesser extent. And it would also be very strong with the Huntress all in play against the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack. Player's forces are under attack.
So this time around, we don't have a skull here on the DK. One wisp goes down. Wait, did he scout this yet? With the Acolyte? I'm actually not sure. Did you see the Keeper or not? Well, now 1-0 certainly knows. And this should be triggering a normal one-base play, I would imagine. Moon ready to tech here in a moment as well. Creeping up his level 2. The thing is, on this map, the Undead can creep level 3 very quickly. Take the first green, green, natural, green, green, boom. And you get level 3 very fast. Normally faster than the Night Elf, if it's just passive creeping on both sides. Acolyte Scout again, confirming what's going on. As the tier 2 finally starts. Perfectly in sync between the two players. Oh. Dodges the coil. 1-0 left, one item behind. Whoopsie. But he's creeping up fast. Taking out now the natural is going to be level 3 very, very soon. Oh, the Keeper. Can you find some kills? Perhaps. Some ghouls here are very hurt. And there's no narrow tower yet. The upgrade perhaps a bit late on that one.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 finding decent items for the Lich. Not perfect ones. Level 3 DK. Question is, does he have the timing to cancel the Tree of Life? If this Tree of Life on location doesn't get cancelled, that's wonderful for Moon. But it's not so easy to save it. Keeper gets level 3 perfectly in time. That was close. 1-0 rushing past the archers, or does he? No. Wants to find these kills. He's got the level 2 coil ready. He knows how he can execute these archers now fairly well. But this is good for Moon. He takes out 3 ghouls, and most importantly, he saves the Tree of Life. Oh, wait a minute. Or does he? Or does he? Keeper has one more entangle ready right now. Oh, this is so close, dude. This is so close. 1-0. I think he realizes that he can't get this anymore. Maybe? Oh, this is so close. This could be the game decider right here already. It is cancelled. It is cancelled. A lot of ghouls had to be sacrificed, but should be well worth it. Only the DK now left, but dealing with the DK turns out to be quite difficult. More archers falling. It is a bloody early game. Both players suffering pretty severe losses. As tier 2 is about to finish. 1-0 is looking for more kills. Moon does not have a safety net anymore. If he loses this map, that's it. The series is over. Dude, we didn't even start the broadcast less than 2 hours ago. This would be crazy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, beautiful scout. Moon sees the ghouls moving out with the wisp. He knows they're coming. Question is, can he stop them? He doesn't have too much mana on the Keeper, so this might be enough damage for 1-0 again. Crucial move. Crucial moments here in this game. That one ghoul is certainly a goner. But what about the expansion? Can it be saved? The Demon Hunter is still in production, still for quite some time actually. DK has one coil that he can use. Oh, and it is a cancel again. The Wisp detonate perhaps just a tiny bit too late. And the expansion on location proving to be very vulnerable. We see Foggy normally always proxy expanding here or here. And this game, here today, we see why. Surround as well on the Keeper. This might be a TP forced. Maybe. This might be a TP forced on both sides. Oh. Yes. Oh, the Lich. The Lich has vision. With the Sentry Ward. It's going for the Archer first. No second Nova though, I guess.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, both have a sentry here, I see. Double wins coming for Mass Air for Moon, but without an expansion, normally that playstyle is not feasible. But Moon is going to try to make it work as well as he can. 1-0 also lost a lot of ghouls, but importantly, he's got fiends coming and statues.
A player's forces are under
And also the
attack.
orb with tier 3 plus frenzy. That's a cancel again. It's looking a bit desperate now, isn't it, for Moon? Was a good detonate at least. Keeper got level 4 very early on, to be fair. Might be a very successful day for the Undeads. If 1-0 wins here, and that's looking fairly likely,
A player's forces
it would
are
be a
under
perfect 8-0 for the Undeads today between 1-0 himself and Happy. Demon Hunter gets to level 2. Oh, 1-0 sells the TP. It's kind of risky. Seems a bit unnecessary. Considering he's in the better position already. I would say he's not the one who has to take risks. It would rather seem like Moon is the one who has to take risks. Lots of heal pots here for the DK. Is he gonna sell some of them? Yeah, sells the big one. One of the weirdest plays that I ever saw was when 1-0 sold a big invul potion to buy a small invul potion. And that was before the item value patch. So he did that to save 50 gold. And downgrade from big to small invul. It's like Naga. Against Mass Air, that's not really common. Normally against Mass Air, you just want to spam endless fiends. Honestly, the fiend count is looking pretty bad. Moon might be favored in a fight. Wait, did 1-0 not realize there was fairies? I mean, he does have web. Good base setup here for Moon. He's got the ancients ready to protect him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, fight for the big creep. Level 2 now on the lich. The frost armor against the Demon Hunter could be amazing, by the way. Nuke on the demon. He feels the pain. He's got a bit of healing. Not too much bonus HP, though. Bit of armor, I guess, also. Heal potion's been consumed. Demon Hunter is level 3. That's very important. He also picks up the invul potion. And in we go. Going for the ghouls right away. They die quickly. But the Demon Hunter might as well. Invul potion forced now. DK still has a bit of mana left over. Small invul potion not gonna run forever. At which point the Demon Hunter will have to run away. Is there a staff? Pump fake triggers the staff. But the Mass Air numbers don't seem to be sufficient. As I said earlier, without that 2 base income, this Mass Air style doesn't seem to be playable. One's webbed. These air units can be taken out just simply so easily. Demon Hunter in trouble again. Healing also for him is a problem. No rejuvenation available. Only heal pots and moonwells. He always has to run back and forth, dart back and forth. In this way, the Naga is actually working out wonderfully. To control the Demon Hunter, to make his life more difficult, this Naga addition seems to be great. The Fiend count for anti-air is enough because there's simply not that much air available. Shoot the Night Elf because it is only one base economy. The expansion over here is coming up, but I don't think it's going to be finishing, and that's indeed GG. And a 4-0 for 120. After a 4-0 by Happy. Pretty crazy. The Undead's absolutely dominating today, leaving no question who was the better player here. Damn! 4-0, 4-0. Just like that, we are finished with a Doubi Cup today. Actually, less than 2 hours. Pretty crazy.